Welcome everybody to Asylum Gaming. I'm Jeremy. Normally I'd be doing like playthroughs, but being that I'm kind of finishing up some games, I figured we'd do this walkthrough on GTA. Gonna show you most of my cars that I have acquired, but I wanted to show you guys the cool penthouse here in the casino. Got the old twerking girl right there, um, and we'll go back here. Got the guest bedroom, if you will. Um, you know, really cool stuff that's here in the penthouse. Um, got the pup. He's really cool. Um, got the old office area, the meeting room, if you will. Don't use that very much. Little living space area. Don't use this much either. Um, we're just gonna peek in here this way real quick. Um, this is the home theater, and then personal blackjack table, and then you got the bar over here and a bathroom. Really cool stuff. So just kind of show you the empire, if you will. um, but yeah, so let's go take a look at some of the cars that I have acquired. Well, once I hang on. Always get turned around up in here. And that's the other thing too. You can get very turned around in this thing real quick. There it is. So we're gonna exit the penthouse. I believe the car that I have is not normally my the one that I normally drive, but we'll we'll drive this. This is one of the newer cars you can get. Actually, it's a Benny's custom. And you know what? Since it's right here, I'll show it off right now. Um, this is the Coquette. No, I'm sorry. This is the Bravado Gauntlet. That's right, the Bravado Gauntlet, and it's the classic one. And I took it into Benny's. Um, Spent quite a bit of money to get this upgraded to where it needs to be. But really like how this turned out. Um, got that classic look, kind of like oh, what am I trying to say? It's a Dodge, not a Dodge Dart, but got that sleek look. We'll go and we're gonna take this back. We're gonna put this back in its garage where it needs to be. So we'll set the waypoint over there. And because it is raining, it's gonna be slick. All right, here we go. Whoa! Didn't realize how squirrely this would get in the water. Okay, that's good to know. All right. And yeah. So yeah, I have played this game for quite a long time. As you can see, level 431. Um, and been playing with a group of guys there for a while. Took a break from it because it kind of got burnt out. But again, wanted to show you just some of the cool stuff that I have done in this game, because I'm pretty proud of what I've done here. Acquiring cars wise. I know there's some illegal things you can do in this game. Maybe not so proud of that, but hey, it's the name of this game because it's called Grand Theft Auto. Oh man, that's funny. All right, so I've cracked myself up. All right, so we're just gonna drop this off the arcade garage, and in matter of fact, since we're gonna be at the arcade garage, we will go there, and we'll just kind of start there and then go from there. I have quite a few garages. This video may take a while because I have so much, and that's we need to actually go in there, not park over here and then come out. So there we go. Bam. because I have a lot of stuff to go through. But we'll try to get through it as quick as humanly possible. um, all right, so here we are. This is the arcade garage. Um, Here is the Coquette D10. Um, Not the greatest light. It is a green with a white race stripe. Um, when I first saw this car, because this is with the new update, they had a livery on it that I was like, oh, it's gonna be really cool. It's gonna make it look like a jet. Well, what they don't really show you is that it's also like a uh, army colors, like as in like um, camouflage, and I was like, nah, not really looking for that. If it was just the like the shark teeth and the shark eye, I would have done it. And I was like, all right, fine, whatever. Um, this car right here, I believe, is the one I won. Yeah, the Emperor RTI. Yeah, I won this car in the casino actually, which is really cool. Here's now here we go. Here we go. The BF Club. This one I did to make it look, and they really did this one right. And I thought this was really cool, so I made this into like the fighter jet thing there. You got the eyeball there and the teeth, which I thought looked really good. And I'm glad that the fact they actually updated the tires, where you can actually, instead of doing atomic all the time, now you can do this chapel or whatever the heck they call it. I thought that was really cool. This is something new. It's the Imponte Beater Dukes, which you could fix up, which I did because I was like, yeah, well, we're not going to make it look like it's crap. So I did a nice purple with a white double race stripe on it. Looks really good, sounds really good. We'll show you the not the Beater Dukes, but the original Dukes. I think you guys will like that too. That's in the TV and movie garage. Yeah, I have bases of garages here. So, and then this is the Sugoi. A little bit of a tuner car, and this one was just for flash. I don't drive this one very often because I just, most of these I don't drive very often. I just have them for looks. You got the Drift Yosemite here, which the cap I like the way this truck looks. It pops, and I like the kind of the ghost flame there. It looks really good. Then you got the Albany VSTR. I think this is another one that I won. I don't remember, but it's either that or I won this one. I think in the casino. So I know not the greatest of light, but you guys can kind of get an idea of the cool stuff. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on outside. Oh, we're gonna go on outside, and we will bring out the car I normally drive around, and I'll show you some other cars. I have a 60 car garage. I have multiple other garages, but we'll go to the 60 car garage first. Let's call the old mechanic. Actually, we don't have to do that. We can go here. We can go to vehicle. Oh no, we do, because it would bring out the gauntlet again. So we do have to call the mechanic. Mr. Mechanic, I need my car.
You need something, huh?
Yes, I do, sir.
Let me know.
And it is at the nightclub. Got the Deluxo. Now the Deluxo is the spitting image of the DeLorean. That's what's going to be showing up here in a moment. There it is. Little trick of the trade there. If you look down, it actually spawns a little bit quicker. Why? I have no idea. But this is the Imponte Deluxo. As you can see, looks just like the DeLorean. I wish there's a couple of things I wish they'd do with this car. Oh, yeah, and you can fly too. Whoop. hit. Got a little squirrely in it right off the bat. First of all, I wish you could upgrade it so you could put the flux capacitor in there and everything, and Mr. Fusion. Can't do that yet. So I'm hoping maybe one of these days they'll actually do that. It'd be really cool. The other thing is that being that they also have Red Dead Redemption, what they need to do is they need to make a cave where you can find this in the cave and make it all rotted out and everything. I think that would be a very, very cool Easter egg. Not that Rockstar is going to be looking at my channel anytime soon, but hey, Rockstar, please throw this in a cave somewhere in Red Dead 2 so that we can find it, since you're going to, pretty much make this car, and, be Back to the Future reference. So, yeah, very cool on that. All right, where are we going? We need to head over here. All right, so just a little off, but hey, it is what it is. All right, there's a stunt jump. Let's see what we got here. And we'll plop her on down. Bam! And because we don't want to put her in the garage here, we'll jump out here. See what cars are down here real quick. Alright. Anything cool? Sometimes there's some cool stuff down here in the parking spaces. Sometimes not. Doesn't look like there's anything that catches my eye that's actually something rare or cool. One of the rare cars, and we'll go in here because you can't buy it on any of you can't buy it on like San Andreas Super Autos or Legendary Sports or Warstock or anything. It's the Phoenix, and we'll show you that. It's in one of the garages here. So, here is the beginning of the tour here of the big garage. This actually is a hearse. Now, you can buy these now, but you couldn't. You had to steal it. And I did, and I customized it, made it purple. Blacked out the windows, looks really sleek. Maybe one of these days, Benny's, they'll make it so you can put it in Benny's and just kind of make it a little bit cool. Here, I stole another one. We made it all black. You'll see sometimes I like to do a couple of cars and put different colors on them, make them look real good. And I've done that to a couple. Here's the Vapid Rentine. Another cool car, really kind of dig the color on it, the color scheme I did. Looks really good, and just sounds pretty cool too. It's a Class Stallion, just your kind of typical drop top, not an Impala, but just kind of looks it, and it got the feel. This is like what I call my Harley Quinn car. This is another car where I think you can only steal this one. I think it's one of the rare ones you can only steal this one. But kind of made it look like a little Harley Quinnish with the black with the red top. Did that on purpose, so looks really good. The LG RH8 wasn't not the keenest on the paint job I did on here, but I normally don't like to repaint cars. I've only ever redid one car on a paint job, so just something to look at. Really cool. We're gonna go up to the second level here in Garage 1. Yeah, 1 of 3. So this garage is kind of like the hodgepodge garage. Got a little bit of everything. This is the Albany Manana. I think I just kind of made this little plain Jane. Or I lifted it and forgot to actually do something with it, but that's okay too. As you can see, it's got the old cup holder in it, which I think is hilarious. Here we go. The Albany Manana. This is I believe Benny's. This is after I put it through Benny's. But I kept it. But the cool thing I did with this is I kept it kind of um, original to the fact of I didn't pimp anything out too much, but I gave it a really cool color. Of course, and I just had a discussion about this last night. You got the Pegassi Faggio. Gotta have one of those in your repertoire. And then here's some free cars. This was uh, Rockstar's attempt at excuse me, race cars. Um, so um, they're just like I said, they were free, so we threw them in here. Figured what the heck. And then we come on up to this level here. This is again, this is the garage that is just a little hodgepodge stuff. Actually, I'm glad we're gonna see this one because I tell you, this is the Impante Ruiner. Now, there's a story behind this. Used to be that this car was unpurchasable and you could only steal it. Now you can purchase it. So what I did with this, which is the equivalent of an IROC Z, as you can tell because that livery down there which says Ruiner, that's definitely the IROC Z look. Um, Another great car. I own a couple of these. This is just one thing I did with it. Gave it a white double race stripe here, and kind of painted it like I believe that's like a wine red. Um, this right here, the BF Surfer, cool thing to have. The thing that I'm disappointed in is you can't do much with it. You can't customize it as much as I thought you could, which is a damn shame because this had potential to be a really cool car. The Cheval Picador, um, as you can see, it looks like an El Camino, and I believe yes, this was a Benny's car. Yeah, it had to be. I had to convert it to from Benny's. Yeah, and then this one right here, the old Sand King XL. You can actually purchase this, um, but you can also steal it too. Um, I believe this is one of the ones I lifted, but yeah, it's a pretty big truck, and it looks good. Got a couple. I could still put a couple more cars in here if I wanted to. So this is the Hodgepodge garage. The next garage is the classic car garage, which I'm really proud of, only because I'm a huge classic car guy. So I really love how all these pretty much came out. So we're gonna go to the office garage too. All right. Welcome to the classic car garage. This is probably one of my favorite garages. We have the Dubachi Rapid GT Classic. I'm really glad how this paint job turned out. Looks really good. Um, just the sleekness of the car, um, and just I love the hood on it. That's a customizable hood. You know, you could pick what hoods you want, and I was like, that had to look really nice. But the color, it's a metallic, I believe, like I don't think it's a light blue. I don't remember what they call it right off the top of my head, but another. Now this is definitely another car um, that I really like. This is the Vapid Peyote, which is really a Thunderbird. I've got a couple different peyotes because as you can see right there, it's a drop top. Um, Another beautiful looking car. Um, like how that blue turned out and the light blue on the top for the thing there. And I put on the curb skirts there. Yeah, I think they're called curb skirts. Um, but yeah, just love this car. Looks so good. Got that classic look. And here you go. Here it is, topless, looking really sleek. Got that. I think that's think that's candy red or what. It's just a beautiful color pop. Could even be, you know what? This could even be hot pink with metallic black. I mean, just look at that. That is fantastic. The Impante Nightshade, another car. I really like how it looks. Got that little bit of muscle on it. Got the side pipes on it. Got that. I think it's Fister Brown. What I put on here. So yeah. Okay. Here we go. We got the Fagaloas over here. All right. This is the second car I did because I wanted to do a Woody. And then this is the first one I did up. So we made it like the surfer car. And the thing that I really enjoyed about customizing this car is the paint job, because for this era, this paint job would be period correct, and the paint just looks fantastic. If I remember right, it's a metallic black, and it's a spelunky or purple spelunky. I don't know how to say it, but and you got the red livery on the side there. Kind of love how that looked, and then we threw the surfboard on top. But man, it's just the color on here popped. And then I wanted, like I said, I wanted to do a Woody. So we kind of kept it. We kind of kept it original for the most part, except the exception of the wood. I thought the Woody looked really cool, and then wanted to give it like a sun-kissed look. Looks fantastic. Loved how these all turned out. And we'll go up to the third level, or I'm sorry, second level. There's only 2A, so 2B is coming up. All right, more Impante Ruiner. All right, this is another one. Got it red, popping, looking real faboosh here. Just wanted something different. Looks really good. Here is the one. Here, the Albany Hermes. This is the car that I told you I only repainted. I only repainted one car. This is the car I did. I repainted. It was like a red with a green ghost flame, and then I was like, we're just gonna kind of make it super ghost look. So we just did this, made it a flat black, got that flame on there. Looks really badass. The Class Vigoro, another car, fairly cheap here in the game, but I just it's just got that little badass look on the back. It's really cool. Oh hey, I haven't put the blue on that, but as you can see, got the custom plate, so really kind of cool. The Class Stallion, another drop top, looks really nice. I kind of kept this. I gave it a paint job, but I kind of kept it, just kind of subtle, if you will. The Rune Cherubrook. Okay, so the story behind this car is that it's supposed to be a car from Russia. Now you can do a lot with this car, pimping it out wise. You can make it all look like it's been done up in cardboard, that kind of thing. And you can do that. I wanted something really cool. Here's the thing about this car is like what, $56,000 in game. It's quick, it flies, and it's a lot of fun to drive. It's probably one of the cooler cars that you'll encounter in here, and it's flippin' cheap. It really is. Yes, the Weenie Issy Classic. Yes, or as some folks is a tuned Poochie, as I've heard it called as well. Sorry about that. So anyway, really cool car, a lot of fun to drive, and cool customizable things you can do with that. Really glad how that turned out. Here is the Class Rhapsody. Actually, there's a couple of ways. I own this car a couple of times, and you'll see why in the movie Car Garage. But um, if you can't tell what this car kind of looks like, we'll get to it in the movie Car Garage. So another great car that was fun to redo here and repaint and make it look nice. And let's go up to the third level here. Oh, here we go. Okay, the Class Mamba. Another great car. I like how this. I did something a little bit different. I think what I did here is I put a pearlescent of like a light blue and then threw like gasoline green on it. And I really kind of like how this turned out because as you can see, I put the dark blue top on the top because I thought that looked really good um, with that pearlescent on there. And I just like how it gleams here in the light. It looks really good. Um, the Vapid Dominator. One of the cooler cars here in the game. And this is actually another car you can only steal. So looks really good. Got that white race stripe on there. Looks really sleek. There's a Bravado Gauntlet. This is actually the first car I stole in this game. Because and the only reason why I stole this car as the first car in this game is because of the one of the final missions in the game. You have to steal 4 of these, and I really liked how it looked. The Saber Tiger, another fantastic car. Got the side pipes on it. Really enjoyed how this one turned out. Looks really, really good. Yeah, the Saber Class Turbo. The Vapid Ellie. Now, this car you guys may recognize. Ellie is short for Eleanor, which is, of course, in Gone in 60 Seconds. I believe it's a Shelby. I believe I could be wrong. And you know I probably am. I'm a car guy, but I'm not like I know what I like, but I'm kind of car stupid. So don't give me any grief. The Declass Impaler, another cool car. I loved how this one came out. Paint job wise, just looks really nice. And then the dark windows on the back. It's just super looks good. The Vapid Click. This is another car. I believe this was a car we got for free on Christmas, and I redid it up. You know what? I'm gonna step in the car for a moment just to. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. And really cool car. Like how that turned out. And we'll come on down. And we'll go into number 3. Alright. Garage number 3 coming up. Garage 3 is a lot of fun because there's one floor dedicated to a car that I really like, and I've already said which car it is, but we'll gloat when we get to that level. All right. Oh, I see a car that doesn't belong here. Well, maybe it does still hang. Oh yeah, it does. Never mind. Um, got the Albany Buccaneer, and this car is a Benny's car. I had to convert it in Benny's to make it look this good. Um, this car right here, okay, this is actually a two-tone color. You can't tell because of the angle, but the top is purple and the bottom is black. And if you look at this, I wish it was kind of more during the day outside here because you'd see a little bit better. But this is a two-tone color because if you look at it from this way, well, you can actually tell the color change here. But if you look at it during the day, It kind of melts in. You can't tell that it's a two-tone color, and it looks fantastic. It was one of my favorite paint jobs I've ever done. Here we go. The Declass Voodoo Custom. This is another car. You can only find it in the Sandy Shores area, and when you get it, it is what I call a barn find. I'm sure you've heard of that term before. Looks like shit. I ain't just gonna lie. It looks like crap. And then you bring it into Benny's, and then you fix it up, and you can make it look this sweet. Here, you know what? Matter of fact, we'll jump in here. I'll go in the first person so you can kind of see what we did here. Come on. There we go. Yeah, some customizable things you can do with Benny's. I kind of kept it as, little mariachi guy and the Pibwasser thing here. Gave it the purple with the green speedometer there. It looks really, really nice. Fun car to mess around in. The Ocelot Swinger, actually, Austin Powers car. You can actually make it an Austin Powers car. I decided not to. But you can do that, and it looks really good. This is a lot of fun to drive. Another Dominator, just different color scheme. Another Dominator, just different color scheme. The Lampadati Casco, another car I was messing around with. Not the greatest paint job I ever did in the world, but it's not bad. It's not bad. I like how it turned out. A lot of fun. Matter of fact, here we'll kind of go around here on the other Dominators to show you. So, yeah, really cool how those all turned out. I still think this is my favorite paint job I ever done. Other than the one Fagaloa that we were in the other, the Classic Car Garage. Just another bunch of other goofy stuff. The Annis Hellion. Oh, Frank's in here. That's funny. He saw that I was on. He's probably wondering, like, why hasn't he contacted me yet? So, yeah. Here is the Halloween edition of Cars. I shouldn't say Cars, of the Hearse, which you can actually buy, I think, only during Halloween. So yeah, another great car that I really enjoy. The Michelli. The reason why I bought this car is so I could put the 67 on there, because I thought that was really cool looking. The Ocelot Jugular. Just another really cool car. Had a lot of fun with this paint job. Something a little bit different, but really cool. This is not my most favorite paint job I've ever done. I was trying to mess around with color schemes. Don't know why, but yeah, not my favorite. Not my favorite. Not gonna lie here. Another Voodoo Custom, different color. As like I said, I like having multiple colors sometimes, just to kind of get different ideas. This kind of starts the Impante Phoenix here. All right, this is one of my favorite cars just because it sounds mean as hell when you. And this is another car, and the weird thing about this car, it only shows up during certain times on GTA. And when they do it, they only populate in a couple different areas, and that's the mystique about it. And you can't buy this. So here's one version of it, kind of all black, got the nice look there, got the race stripe on it. And then if we go up, and now you guys will see my unhealthy obsession with the Phoenix, because again, it just looks fantastic and sounds mean as hell. Here we go. Here is the different ways I've done this car. And actually, I don't remember why I just did the red and white here. But then and then this car. Oh, this is another car. I did different, as you can see, I did the whole thing down here. Got the big old spoiler up here. Looks really sweet. Right here is the Harley Davidson inspired Phoenix. This is the Ohio State uh, inspired Phoenix. This is the Kansas University inspired Phoenix. This is the K-State inspired Phoenix. And then this is the Wichita Shocker inspired Phoenix. Again, the car looks great, sounds great. I'm not going to pull it out because if I do, my ruiner will go away. I don't want to have to recall that and all that happy or shit. So, they just look phenomenal. And it's just and it sounds mean as hell. Maybe we'll do that a little bit later, or maybe in another video. So then we're gonna come on down. We're gonna go to the next garage, which will go to the nightclub. That is the supercar garage, and also not only the supercar garage, but also the hot rod garage, if you will. What I've deemed hot rods, which there's quite a few of those, and some really cool things. All right. No, we're not gonna do a stock market crash. All right. So let's get to the car. Wow. All right. Get back in the ruiner. Oh, they update some cars down here. They did. Alright, well, let's get back in the ruiner. Is that a Sabre Turbo? I think it is. And then, let's, I can never remember. I mean, I know the general vicinities of stuff. I can never remember how to get to the places. Now, the cool thing about this, we can actually throw this in the garage on this one because that's where I keep it. And you would say, well, Jeremy, why don't you keep it in the movie car garage? Because I've got a ton of movie cars, and this one's my daily driver, if you will. So. That is why it stays in this garage. Alright. We got quite a few... Oh, hey, there we go. Alright. So. We'll put this... we'll just say enter the nightclub, because it'll throw it in the service entrance there. Yep, and there it went. Alright, right in the service entrance. Fantastic. Alright, got the beer truck. Fantastic. Always like to see that. Alright, so basement level 1. If I remember... Wait, is it level 1 that has the goofy stuff? Find out. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've been in here, too. So, I don't get a chance to show off my cars. You know, so this is really good. Okay. Basement level 1's just the goofy stuff. Okay, great. So we need to go to basement level 2. I believe this is my hot rod stuff. Most of it's hot rod, what I consider hot rod. And classic car stuff. So, here we go. Got the Enos Stafford, a beautiful looking car. Gotta love how that looks. I mean, come on now. When I bought this nightclub, this is what I showed up in, as the Trafod Z-Type. Another beautiful looking car. I love how this paint job turned out, actually. It was really, really, really cool. Then you got the Roosevelt Valor. Um, love how this turned out. This came out with the Valentine's Day, the first Valentine's Day um, update. Just looks really cool. It's got that gangster look and whatnot. And then you got the regular Roosevelt, which um, looks great too. You could do the same thing. The only difference between the two is that you can see the tire covers. That's all that difference is really. Then you got this thing, the Vapid Hustler. What a fantastic! This is a fantastic car to be in. Like I love driving this thing. It looks really good and it sounds good, and it's a lot of fun to drive. Then you have the Weenie Dynasty, another great looking car. Got that ghost flame on it, made it purple, just made it look really cool. Love how this one turned out being. Here is the Frankenstrange. This is another car you can only buy during um, Halloween, but just looks mean as hell and kind of gives you that uh, Munsters show kind of feel. Herman Munster, Lily Munster, if anybody remembers. Here, this car. Let me tell you something about the Vapid Hot Knife. First of all, it's cheap. It's like $90,000. So if you play GTA and you got a little money to spend, this is cheap and it looks good. The cool thing is that you can do a wheelie stand on this and you can get it to go vertical. Um, it is really cool. Matter of fact, I'll probably show you doing that at the end of the video because it is a lot of fun to do. Um, these cars look fantastic and they all drive great. And again, I'm just going through here just because I wanted to show you what I've amassed, and go from there. Because I'm really proud of the cars that I've done here. Um, that is one of my favorite things is to customize cars in here. All right, here starts um, the quick cars, if you will. Oh boy. All right, so here we go. Got the this one was one of the ones I got because I completed some stuff. So uh, not a supercar, but it's there. Here's the Pegron Ernest. Um, not the coolest paint job I've ever done, but it's still a nice car, still very quick. The Truffaut Negro or it's Nero. I'm sorry, I thought that said black. So, um, another cool car uh, that I like how the paint job turned out. And if I remember right, let's see. I think what I was doing is I had moved those. Maybe they're in 4. Oh, I know where the supercars went. Goofball. We'll have to go back to the we'll have to go back to the casino. I forgot I moved some of the cars over there. Um, the Cheval Taipan or Taipan, another cool car. Um, you got the Overflawed Tyrant, another fun car. Um, and then this one right here, this car right here reminds me that the Pegassi Tempestra. I did this. I put this car this purple on purpose because this car reminds me of the purple Lamborghini in Suicide Squad. So that's why I did this car like this, and that's actually one of my favorite cars that I did that with. I just like how that paint job turned out. The Pegassi Reaper, another great car, um, and then yeah, um, very proud of these. So what we're gonna do is I have quite a few more cars, but I am going to show these off. Gonna show the rest of the supercars off, and then I will return later, and we'll show you the rest of them. So, go back up to the nightclub. And we'll head on back. Perfect. Nice lift off. Alright, where are we going?
Hey, you my dude, right?
Alright, so there is a garage in here. Um, actually, you get technically two garages, but you, it's really only one, because you'll see here. Oh, never mind. Okay. Oh, yeah. The parking garage and the penthouse garage. The parking garage is just to show shit off, and then the penthouse garage is like your personal garage. So like you you can keep stuff in the penthouse, and you can't keep stuff in the regular parking. So let's come down here. I'll show you the cool stuff we got down here. You got the Grotti Turismo R. Fantastic looking car. A lot of fun to drive. The Dubachi Wagner, which is another fun car. I love saying that name just because of the Wagner. The Deveste 8. Another cool looking car, and I never would have thought I would have ever. Because when I came out, I'm just gonna do classic cars, and then I was like, well, I have money to spend, so let's just start doing some supercars. The Entity XF, another fun car. I love the paint job on that. Got the blue. It looks really cool. It's something different that I tried doing, and I really like how it ended up turning out. The Tyrus, made that a little bit purple and just kind of sits here. Looks really good. Like how that turned out. And we got the Grotti Proto 80 X80 Proto, another fun car to drive. The Tesseract. This is another car that fun to drive. The cool thing about this car is I didn't realize, as I walk on my own car, I didn't realize that when it darkened out the the windows, it darkened out everything, so like you can't even see anything in there. It's hilarious. The Vesser Neo did like that sun look on it. Looks really good. And you got the Grotti Cheetah. That's another fun one. And then the Pegassi Zenturno. Oh man, I love this car. So fast, so fun to drive. And when it first came out, it was the fastest car in GTA. Looks fantastic. Just love it. All right. Well, there you go. There is part one of many of my cars. So thanks for coming out. We'll see you guys later.